Shalom. My name is Sarah Abigail Israel. We were speaking of the promised deliverer and liberator of an oppressed people. Now, we shall proceed by identifying these oppressed people. Yahweh ben Yahweh taught us, his students, how to get an understanding of the facts documented in the Holy Bible. He showed us how to research the facts by studying the nature of words from their etymological origins and their grammatical meanings. With this in mind, let us go to the books of understanding, the dictionaries, so we can get a clear picture of an oppressed people. On the authority of the Oxford Dictionary and Thesaurus, copyrights 1996, on page 479, oppressed is defined as to govern harshly, to treat with continual cruelty or injustice. In the Synonym Finder by J.I. Rodale, copyright 1978, on page 811, oppress means the same as afflict. From these facts, we can deduce that Yahweh would raise up a Hebrew man from the tribe of Judah to be the promised deliverer and liberator of a people who have been governed harshly, who have been treated with continual cruelty or injustice. According to Genesis chapter 15, verse 13, these people have been afflicted for 400 years, and that scripture reads, "And he, Yahweh, said unto Abram, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Now, we just read that an oppressed people are governed harshly. How is one governed harshly? On the authority of the Synonym Finder by J.I. Rodale, on page 467, govern is synonymous to rule, control over, and have charge of. Documented in Bartlett's Roget's Thesaurus, copyright 1996, on page 1013, reference number 306.17, harshly is equivalent to inhumanly, brutally, barbarically, and violently. So, these facts tell us that an oppressed people who have been governed harshly are a people who have been ruled over inhumanly by another people. And unlike any other people on the earth, they are under the full control of another nation of people who continually treat them with cruelty and injustice. In addition, they are a people who have been in the charge of another people who have treated them brutally, barbarically, and violently for over 400 years. Yahweh ben Yahweh showed his students through the scriptures that the people we just described are in fact the Hebrew people from the tribe of Judah, who were carried away by ships from their land and brought to a strange land. This is documented in Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 19, which reads, "The cities of the south shall be shut up, and none shall open them. Judah shall be carried away captive, all of it. It shall be wholly carried away captive." Judah was wholly carried away captive. According to the Synonym Finder by J.I. Rodale, on page 1343, wholly means all, as a whole, 100%, and all together. So the whole tribe of Judah was carried away captive. All 100% of them, or all of them together, was carried away captive. Yahweh ben Yahweh revealed to his pupils that Judah is black. As was his custom, he presented us with proof by taking us to the scripture in Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2, and it reads in part, "Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They, Judah, are black unto the ground." Yahweh ben Yahweh taught his pupils that the Hebrew people from the tribe of Judah are the so-called black people of America. He also taught us that we are the seed of Abraham, the oppressed people prophesied to be brought to America, sold as slaves, and afflicted for 400 years. Furthermore, he taught that it is from among the tribe of Judah, the so-called blacks of America, that Yahweh would raise up a prophet, the promised deliverer and liberator, who would be like unto Moses. Question: what did Moses do? Moses brought the commandments, judgments, laws, and statutes of Yahweh to the children of Israel. However, before the promised deliverer and liberator, Yahweh, could bring Judah the law today, he had to first awaken us, Judah, to the fact that we are Israel. Question: why would Yahweh have to make Judah, the so-called black man of America, conscious of the fact that we are Israel? Next week, we shall give you the answer to this question as we continue to decode the phrase, "lest his disciples come by night," in Matthew chapter 27, verse 64, and its relationship to the pupils of Yahweh taking a native command of a language or linguistic rule.